Um, Man, we let the first one get away from us. It's kind of interesting how this ballpark is configured. You get the opportunity to sit right behind the umpire. And that first game, when we went through those arms, the common denominator was all those arms. They just kept missing big with arm side, and your delivery's not where it needs to be when you're missing big arm side. And that's why we kept going to the next guy to see if he could throw the ball to his glove hand side and challenge the strike zone. And we just kept walking people. You walk 9. Not on purpose, and then you intentionally walk one, so you got 10 in the ball game. You're lucky a team just scores, as few as they did when you walk 10. I think the other thing about that ball game is we didn't have Reed available for us, and he's a guy who had been really good for us in those spots. He's a little bit sore this weekend, even though he had some great ABs, and we checked in with him late just to see if he felt like he could give us 2 or 3 outs, and he just couldn't do it this weekend. So I think the time off during finals, letting his arm come back is really going to help our ball club. But the game there and the first game is something that's going to haunt us, because we really felt like we had a chance to sweep a pretty good Alabama club here in Tuscaloosa.
Every time y'all seem to kind of face that adversity, you have a game like you did today. It seems like it doesn't really faze the players. I mean, you come out and you have a freshman really pitch well for you, and you get some big hits early. What's that mindset for those guys to kind of put that in the rearview mirror and bounce back?
Well, I think we have some really competitive kids, and Pilkington's one of those guys, man. He wants the baseball. Sexton's a really competitive young man. We take Sexton in the 4th inning, and everybody says it's the 4th inning. Well, no, it's not. It's really the 7th inning, because it's a 7-inning ball game. We felt like we had a matchup. We had Haney up there, and on the sky report it said, hey, he needs to see spin. So we thought Billings, he's one of our best spin guys since we don't have Humphreys available. And we felt like the spin would really get him. We leave a breaking ball up, and he hits it. So, in retrospect, do we take Sexton out there? Do we let him go and learn scoring position and the Haney kid up? Who knows? But we really feel like spin was the way to go right there. The one thing about taking Sexton out is, maybe he gives you that 1 extra inning or 2 extra innings to where we don't have to go, 7, 8 guys into our bullpen. So, I thought that was a big factor in that game, and I thought, the fact that we didn't have a Reed Humphreys this weekend on the mound, it was a little bit different for us as well. But, Daniel Brown came in and pitched just super for us. We have a lot of kids who just gotten things out right now. I mean, we have a second baseman, Alexander, who has a cracked wrist. He has a broken wrist, and he goes down to catch that ball, and I guarantee you, he's in so much pain. It was unbelievable. And that's the reason why we took him out in that inning. It wasn't because he dropped the ball. It's because I think he's in pain, and I've seen the x-rays, and he's playing hurt. And now with Stovall going down, and, we've had some hamate issues. Third base with Collins, who's learning a new position. John Holland's coming off of 2 injuries. So we're a little battle weary right now. Our kids need to get some good rest and get ready for a very, very good Missouri club that I just understand won 2 games against Tennessee.
Connor said he feels like he's getting more comfortable with each start. Have you seen that from him?
Yeah. He's just got great spin. The velo isn't always there. He's not always 90-92, but he's got such great spin. It just gets on people.